I have a question that really bothered my heart a lot, and I think I should share this here. I will gladly appreciate if you share this video because it's good for choristers to learn what I'm about to say. Now, somebody said that the choir master embarrassed him simply because he went off key, and the choir were also probably mocking him or laughing at him because he went off key. All right, if you remove support system in the choir is as good as a cult. You know, there is supposed to be a support system in the choir that makes the choir brotherly and one. And that's because the choir is not serving itself. The choir is serving Christ. Christ is an embodiment of humility, all right? And the Bible says that he is meek and he's gentle. So he represents meekness and gentility, which simply means that Jesus Christ will have been willing to teach you, no matter how many times you make a mistake, teach you to get that thing right. So as a choir master, your job is not to mock, insult, abuse, embarrass a person because he went off key. Your job is to encourage them to work hard. And it's easy to notice a person's problem. If a person is going off key, it is easy to notice why the person is going off key. If you're a choir master, you know that, okay, how is he singing? Is he always trying to go past his vocal range? Or is he always not listening to the piano? Or is he always was styling? These are the things that you must know why. So you're able to correct the person and teach the person to avoid going off key. Because when you embarrass them and make them feel that they're not good enough, or whatever it is that you probably did, will make them to start looking down on themselves. And then if you do that, it might affect them, and then probably they will leave the choir or they will leave the church. So be more of a teacher than an abuser, because that is not how it's supposed to be. As a choir master, you are like a father who have children that have different IQ in your choir. So some of them will learn slowly, some of them will learn fast, some of them are already gifted. You don't even need to bother so much about them. So take your time to master this people and know how to help them and encourage them. If you're a chorister and your fellow chorister goes off key and you laugh at them, then you don't have wisdom, because the truth is you are also learning. You are not on the highest stage. You are currently in your church. If you go to a bigger church where the choir is more advanced, you see that even you don't know anything. So try your best to encourage each other, support each other, be there for each other, and be a helping hand to those who are not in your level, because you are also not another person's level. I learned that the hard way. When I was much younger, I used to be in the choir where everybody was really, really good and I was just coming up, you know. So when I got a choir where I was good and other people were not as good as I was always hard on them, and that made some of them began to resent me for it. And I met somebody who taught me humility, taught me that no matter what you know, somebody else know more than you. And that was how I now began to teach people. And if you are in my class, you will testify to what I'm saying. I take the time and the pain to teach you no matter how many times you fall. And that's because it's important that if you are working for God, you do not act like you are the boss. You are not a boss. You are just a servant, either a bigger servant or a small servant in the midst of servants. Don't allow yourself to feel like you've known too much, that other choristers don't know anything. They can talk to them anyhow. You are going off key. You are too big to be going off key. No. Encouragement and support. Now, if somebody is not doing well, instead discipline them. Okay, you know what? You are suspended in the choir. Go and work on yourself. That is better than embarrassing them. Or for now, they're not leading again. Go and get a coach, or go and work on yourself. Or you are demoted. Go and be doing this for a while. If the person loves the choir, he will do it and then come back to the choir instead of embarrassing them or mocking them or making them feel small.